Hi again, this is Joe Kulos once again for K Tactical. Anywho, today's little bit of a video review is for the Fab Defense Magwell grip. Now, starting off, it's obviously designated for the AR-15. That's the only one they make it for currently. And obviously, it makes a little bit of a grip type texture for the Magwell, because the main three shooting positions, because there actually are more, is right here on the forearm, if you have a vertical grip, and then on the Magwell. And the thing about it, a couple times every once in a while, I'll catch myself going to the Magwell, because it is kind of natural to a little bit of a degree. Most accurate way necessarily shooting? Not for me. For follow-up shots, that is. Is it accurate? Yeah, it very well can be. Especially in a short-barreled rifle. Longer barrels, no, not necessarily. But, I do catch myself doing that every once in a while, and that's kind of what it's, I guess you could say, formed around, because it obviously adds that grip grooveness and more of a natural feel to the Magwell. Obviously, it is made out of polymer, and there's a couple other variations of this that other companies make, and some of them I don't really get, because obviously they make the grooves, where the other companies just kind of add a texture around it, where I haven't used them so I wouldn't know. But the grooves, and this is also textured, could probably be a little bit more grippy in my opinion, but it definitely adds some comfort there. Now, one thing I'm going to mention right away, with a magazine, as you can see, it doesn't really affect it. One thing I will mention actually kind of makes making a magazine change a little bit easier with some practice. But as you can see there with the Magwell, it kind of extends it over a little bit, so you can, I don't know necessarily going straight to bottom, but it makes, if you do the full fist. Oh, sorry, I'm going to try a little bit better than the camera. Makes that easier. And for anybody that saw that just move a little bit, I only put one screw in here. So it's not held on the best right now. But it makes that a little bit easier. Another thing I will mention, I was very curious, it's not super thick. Obviously there's a little bit extra stuff there for, durability and whatnot. But Beta C-Mags do not work with this. Something I tried right off the back, and yeah, it's just, it's too thick for the Beta C-Mag to push up, so I think that's really all to mention. I mean, obviously, I got an ambi safety on here, and when it's on, obviously, it doesn't affect with that at all. Sorry, not safety, what do you call them, May release, why the heck did I say safety there, but does not affect with that at all. And then when you turn it around, obviously, wouldn't affect with the other one or trigger or anything of that sort. So, I guess one other question is, obviously it is covering up the serial number. Not illegal by any means. There's a couple questions about that, but I think it comes off easily enough, so I guess that's all I really have for info on this. But got any questions, feel free to ask. And it comes in many different colors. I think it's OD green, black, foliage green, tan, and probably some more to come. So pretty neat little thing. Usually retails around 25 bucks. Find them on eBay, Gunbroker, obviously the site itself. Definitely a cool little extra. So, I mean, also, it adds a kind of like cool feature to it. So, and once again, I didn't put little wobbly on there. I didn't put just the one screw, and I didn't even put that in all the way. So, oh, and again, not 100% sure if I mentioned this earlier, but tried this on the Spikes Tactical and Bushmaster lowers, and did not need any fitting. But apparently, they did have a disclaimer note that some lowers may need fitting, and what that means is more or less you might need to Dremel it just a hair. But again, I don't really see that being too much of an issue. But you know, there are things like let's for example, the Spike's biohazard lure, which this kind of ripple right here in the receiver, it comes out more. So things like that I could definitely see, you know, making it an issue. But besides that, you know, I really don't see any issues with it. And you know, for 25 bucks, I think it's cool. And for anyone that paid attention to a couple other earlier videos, I tried doing an OD green, kind of like before I did this Duracoat, I tried doing an OD green thing with the grip, you know, bought a MOE thing here, the little trigger guard, you know, did a little paint job on the M93B stock, etc. And you know, if you're definitely trying to go for like a two-tone type thing, I think it definitely works well for that too. I mean, again, you know, it's kind of an extra, but if you're planning on ever, you know, using a Beta C magnet, definitely not something I suggest. So, but I guess that's it. I'm not going to drag this on any longer. Take care.